very simple tomato basil marinara. Now, this is a great sauce to keep on hand at all times. So just, if you have really quick dinner that you need to make, just saute some chicken breasts, put a little marinara over the top, call it a day. But I'm going to show you how I serve it with my some pasta. All you need is olive oil, onion, garlic, crushed tomatoes, basil, salt and pepper. Now this is a really big onion, so I'm just going to use half. Okay? Just cut it right down the middle. Okay. Now, I'm just going to chop it about small to medium little dice. Okay. Okay. This is a huge onion. So I think half should be more than enough for what I need. Okay. I don't know why people always buy the already flavored sauces. I think it's so easy to make your own, and it's so much cheaper, and you can control how much salt goes in, how much oil. Okay. A couple cloves of garlic. I'm going to do just 2. Yeah. Just going to whack it with the back of my knife. And just give it a little rough chop. Okay. Yeah. Just a rough chop. This is all going to cook together. It's going to be lovely. Now, I'm going to go preheat my pan with some extra virgin olive oil. About medium heat. About 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm just going to take my onions and garlic, bring them to the pan. The minute that the onion and the garlic hits that hot oil, smells so good. I'm going to just hit it with a little bit of salt so that the onions sweat a little and they don't burn. Now these have to cook until the onions are very soft, but none of the onions or the garlic is burnt or else it turns bitter. And you have to start all over again. So let this go for about 3 to 4 minutes, depending on high heat. And then we're going to add the tomatoes. Just keep an eye on the onions and garlic, stir them every once in a while so that they don't burn. Because like I said, if they burn, they get really bitter, especially the garlic, and then you're going to have to restart all over again, and you're going to actually have to wash your pot. So, just keep an eye on it. Okay. And I also have a big pot of water, an incredibly big pot of water boiling. But now remember, anytime you're cooking pasta and you have to cook, you're boiling pasta, you want a large amount of water. You really want the pasta to swim in there. And we're going to salt it right before it comes to a boil. The onions are perfect, translucent. Now I'm going to just grab the crushed tomatoes and the fresh basil. Now, add the crushed tomatoes. Okay. I'm going to put a touch of water in there. Now, depending on your brand of tomatoes, some will be a little thicker than others. Some will be a little more chunkier than others. Now these are crushed tomatoes. Now sometimes I get the ones that are very chunky, and depending on what's on sale. So put a little water in there. Now I'm going to put about 5 or 6 leaves of basil so that I can cook with the sauce and infuse all that sweetness of the basil. I'm going to put some salt and pepper. Okay. Alrighty. Stir, give this a little tiny stir. Medium heat, lid on for about 15 minutes. Let's look at the sauce. Oh, look at that. Nice and thick. Okay, and the pasta should just be about done now. You just check. Yeah, I think it's about done. Let me give it a quick little taste. Perfect. Really good. Take it off the stove. Okay. And remember to salt your water really well because it's the only chance you have to actually flavor the pasta itself. Okay. Make sure you get as much water out as possible so that the sauce clings to the pasta. Put it back. Oops, come on. Okay. Put it back on the stove. Okay. I'm just going to put a few more fresh basil leaves right at the end in the sauce. I just like the sweetness that it brings in the aroma, I should say. Quick little. My God, does it smell good? Okay. Now, turn this off. I'm gonna put a little pasta sauce right in with the pasta. Okay. Give this a quick little toss. My God, doesn't that look delicious? Just grab my plate. Okay. This is gonna be so good. Makes your house smell so good. Okay, put a little sauce right on top. Not much. Okay. Put just a little fresh basil. Remember, you always eat with your eyes first. And then I'm just going to put some shavings of Parmesan. You can also grate the Parmesan if you wanted to. If you already have a tub of grated Parmesan, use that. I'm not going to judge you. I just happen to always have a block of it because I always shave it over salads or for something like this. I really just like the way that it looks. Look at that. Oh, it's going to be so delicious. You can smell the Parmesan right away as soon as it hits the hot pasta. You don't need much. Here we go. And that's it. Here is your pasta with tomato and basil marinara. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed spending some time with you, and I hope to see you next time right here on Laura in the Kitchen. And if you want to see any of these recipes, please visit my website at www.laurainthekitchen.com.